Yeah. Okay, so even the smallest extractor I got won't fit. So here's our strip bolt. It's fucked. Here's our issue. Is this ridiculous crack. So I'm gonna clean this thing up and I'm gonna use that muffler weld stuff. Honestly, even just for an experiment to see if it works, this would be good to know. I mean, it's $5. I'm probably gonna have to cut this off anyway. To be honest, at that O'Reilly's, they did not have the size pipe I need anyway, so what we're gonna do is clean this up to the best of my ability. Slam that shit on there as the instructions say. Then check back tomorrow and see if it holds. I don't know. I mean, it's noisy as shit right now, so we'll know immediately if it doesn't, when it doesn't work. I've looked at some reviews online. There's a dude with a Subaru that didn't look like a very... He didn't look like a gearhead, if I'm being nice. So, I figure, what the f***? Let's do it Revival's way. Let's see if we can get this stuff to work. So, I'm gonna clean this up, which isn't gonna be entertaining, and then I'll pop back in with you guys when we start putting the shit on. All right. This stuff says clean up the area. Then you get it wet with a wet cloth or rag, which we're gonna use this for. Not gonna lie, I used the Whizzy wheel to clean, not the Whizzy wheel, the Flappy wheel to clean it, because although it's the least professional product, you can at least, I figure, clean it as professionally as possible. So it's pretty well cleaned up. I mean, this is a huge crack. There's literally no way it's gonna work, but you know what? I just don't feel like dealing with this goddamn rounded off screw. I can cut it off. I don't have to deal with this, and I know I will in the future, but let's see if this works. Shit, it was $5, so the stuff looks nasty. So old Charlie Greasy Hands are gonna use gloves, which I kind of do a lot now. All right. It says to spread it with your hands or a paddle, so I'm going hands. Okay, clean area, moisten. Apply liberally with paddle or fingers, working well into holes. Yeah, that's what she said. Cracks and seams, smooth out with wet hand. So I don't necessarily have a wet hand, but okay. Here we go, look this up. Got that jelly right there. All right, so, give you a quick look because I can't hold it in and do this. This is kind of our disaster as is right now. It's also cold in here, so we'll see how well this dries. So let me give this the old wet hand. See what happens. Ooh, it feels goopy. Oh yeah, it's. Okay, live pro, smooth out with wet hand. Yep. For best results, let it dry overnight. Do not start vehicle until it's hardened. That's common sense, but actually I probably would have started it just to see the bubbles come out. I was really expecting to use a welding table today, but oh, almost dumped the whole bucket of this shit. All right, seal this muffler weld up. Again, this is just an O'Reilly's product called muffler weld. And there it is, man. A sloppily sealed up muffler. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Put that mud on there. Yeah, I mean, with that goop. Who knows, man? As I said, worst comes to worst, just cut the fucking flange off. There's our asshole nut right there that won't come undone. So we're gonna let this thing dry up. Oh, that looks gross. Looks like it's been out the first time this has faced this. And then we'll see what it looks like in the morning. We'll let it dry overnight as it specifies. So, tool cart of shit for today's repair. So yeah, I'm gonna go put some tools away. I'm not gonna put them all away actually, because this is most likely gonna become paint booth. This most likely is gonna become tomorrow's project, and it's gonna involve welding. All right, internet, here we are like 2 hours later, and it's tacky. It's not coming off of my hand. So, I don't know what the hell the stuff is, man, but I hope it works. That'd be so ridiculous if that works. I mean, I've already I ordered some new extractors, and I'm kind of looking forward to welding the thing, but it'll be such a no-effort fix if it works. So, anyways, it's been about 2 hours. It's tacky. It's getting pretty dry, so we'll see how solid it is in the morning. So, all right, gang. It's been 24 hours, and I just got back to the garage. I haven't looked at the thing yet, so let's see what it looks like. Okay. Oh, let me get a flashlight. It looks pretty stone cold on there. Also, I think this rotor sticks. Oh, hold on. Oh. Alright, goodness, it's both sides stick. This wheel's always astonishingly dirty. I gotta swap these wheels off too. I'm gonna put the stockers back on for the winter, I think. They're up there. Actually, is there room up there for some fairly beefy Skyline wheels up there? No, they'll probably all fit. Anyways. Oh, wow. Oh, it's fucking... I don't even know what. I can kind of see where the crack is. I mean, let's lower this thing and turn it on. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let me open the garage first. Okay, I'm at the end of my street. It has failed. It has failed entirely. I got maybe, I'm trying to think how long my driveway is. Maybe my driveway plus a little road, I got 1,000 feet before it failed miserably. So, it's fucking loud as hell. I guess that is what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm gonna cut this fucking exhaust off. Probably end up at O'Reilly's a bunch of times again, but you can hear it. It's fucking loud. Let's see if I can open up the window. Loud as hell. It shouldn't surprise me. The initial coat definitely had 24 hours of seal, and then the second coat had about 8, so it's only supposed to take 1. It was beautiful when it worked, but yeah, I'm gonna have to find some pipe, all the good stuff. So anyway, that's the report. The muffler weld lasted maybe driving time 2 minutes, so maybe 1,000 feet. So off to O'Reilly's to return some shit with a ton of fucking noise. All right, as you saw by my last in-car footage, the exhaust repair for the muffler weld shit lasted about 1,000 feet, maybe 2 minutes. So I haven't looked at it yet, so let's have a look here. You can tell by my tool cart that I'm expecting a battle now. So we're gonna take this exhaust off. So let's see. Oh yeah, here it is. Look, I mean, literally just came right off. It's pretty hard where it didn't immediately pop off. So that's a noise. Here is my stripped end. So what we're gonna do, before I use the nuclear option and cut it off, which honestly it's in such a bitch of a position, you can see back from my area, that like even to get a grinder in here is a bit of a pain in the balls. So I'm gonna heat that thing up until it's fucking red. And we're gonna put an extractor head on it, or put an extractor bit and see what happens, but it looks pretty round, so let's get that going. Here I am, very carefully heating this thing up. Once it starts glowing, that's when you can usually start pulling stuff pretty good. Just gotta keep an eye on it so it doesn't, you know, set everything on fire. So maybe we'll come back once it's red. But yeah, you're not good till it's absolutely glowing. So, well, good news, it fucking broke. Actually, that sucks because it's better than me having to cut it off. You can see in there, it's not there anymore. So I'm going to drill that fucking thing out. It's kind of what I was trying to avoid. But, I mean, if I'm honest, this, whatever, Rex, Betty, whatever the fuck that means, the bit gripped it really well. So I'm going to take the other side off. Then we should be able to move this exhaust, which is rusty as fuck. And we can see what we're going to do. So here we go. This is our big crack. This is all that shit I put on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up and see if there's enough metal here to weld to. Then I could just patch it, theoretically. I know welding to old exhaust metal fucking blows. So yeah, let me start cleaning and we'll see from there. All right, here it is cleaned up. I got that little crack, which I think I can weld. Then this huge thing, which in another crack. So I think I might be the tack onto this and then bend it to fit. I don't know. Otherwise this thing's just done and I gotta cut this whole thing out. Then I gotta rebuild an exhaust hanger. So I'm at least gonna, last ditch effort, try to weld this up and then we'll see where it goes. So let the welder warm up right now. All right, here's my past job. That looks a little ugly, but it's not going anywhere. Kind of makes me want to fix it. Check it out. There's a big patch plate on it. Solid all the way through. I mean, I grinded it down to look for holes. Looks pretty good. Now I just gotta drill out that fucking flange up there, which is gonna be a disaster, but besides that, we're looking pretty solid, so gonna let it ride. All right, quick coat of paint, never hurt no one. You guys saw how it was before. I mean, even if it leaks a little, it's way fucking better. After that, I'm just gonna cut that pipe off. Going over to here, you can see, I gotta drill out, see, that's a stud. That was a stud. I'm gonna drill that one out. We're just gonna put a bolt through it. It's actually not hard to access the back of, so gonna drill that out now. I don't have a gasket, so we'll see what the fuck happens. So, pulls off like the downpipey thing to fix a broken stud. And whilst doing so, broke a fucking stud. Yeah, that's not like a, just popping all on. Ah, that sucks. So, to be honest, I might just leave this one off. I don't know any type of stud extractor. Let's see if Jesse's got one, but God, what a bitch that is. Yeah, anyway, I'll fix this one and go from there. All right, back to another episode of Welding to the Rescue. That stud's a bitch. I'm gonna weld the fucking nut to it, and then I'm just gonna hammer it off hard. When you got a welder, everything's possible. So let me clean it up and get something on there. Okay, got a nut, grinding the nylock off it. Remember, when you're doing this, cross-threading is your friend. It's just gonna help. And this is gonna help in all kinds of ways. It's gonna superheat that nut, and once it cools down, it's gonna be paradise. So, it's clamped to something. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I just did that. Studs coming out. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, that fucking... How is that nut? Not... Well, it's this thing. That's impressive. Oh, now it is. Okay, well, I'm gonna grind that down and keep going. Okay, let's get back from lunch in the hardware store. Stud came out. I had to bring this with me. Got a new one from the hardware guys. Got 2 nuts to fire that baby in. But right now, we have to deal with the fucking whole reason I pulled this thing off. This piece of shit right here. Which looks like, honestly, I must be able to fucking hammer it out. Oh, so. Okay, just hung up the exhaust myself. I don't have a jack for it and stuff, but hangers are up. I gotta reattach the little heater pipes here. Actually, just slide right on. I'll ratchet those up. And let me give it a run. Now I did partially cut a wire while I was grinding under here, which is so typical for how I fucking do things. So if it doesn't start, I think that's what it is. But you can see the patch. You can compare it to earlier in the video when I had that mud shit on there. So like it's a real deal. It might piss a little out back, but that's pretty solid. Yeah, this is where it might piss a little. See? But I don't think that actually. Oh, you can't see it because it gets in the way. But I don't know if that's actually gonna be an issue. We'll find out. If it is, I'll weld it again. I mean, whatever. Welding's fun. So let me tighten this all up and we'll take it for a ride. All right, get it down enough to start it. I got a gear, see a lot of this. See if it starts with that electric thing I cut. Woo, that's loud! It would help massively if I had actually screwed the exhaust on. Let me screw the exhaust on and see if it's still that loud. I was gonna say, that's a little something. Be right back. Man, GoPro batteries hate the cold. I got like 40 minutes out of this thing. All right, repatched it, put the exhaust back on. Truck's on the ground. I'm gonna just drive it. See what happens. Yeah, I think that's best bet. Garage needs to be clean. Shit everywhere from my grinding. Full tool cart. The workbench is full of crap, but anyways, let's fire this thing up, man. Let's stand on the side and fire it up. Haven't started it yet. Although I should have, then I've been like, oh, whatever. Honestly, pretty good. All right, let's go for a ride. Well, team, I'm at about the point 1,000 feet from my house where the previous muffler repair failed. And this is, instead of muffler weld, this is Miller welded muffler. So it seems to be holding up. I'm sure now I'm going to find the weak point in this muffler system, but I'm positive it's not the patch I put on, which is probably like double the thickness steel as the rest of the muffler. Shit day out. Warmer than Texas today though, somehow. Feel bad for those guys. But yeah, it is quiet as it should be. These things, a lot of K trucks are funny and dumb, so yeah, it's quiet and running pretty good. So that's that. I'll talk to you guys, I don't know, see you in the next vlog. Later. In Utah, you know your boy's got that Buick latrine. Encore. Check out what I noticed at the rental agency. There's no diff under there. That doesn't have the 4 WDs. This baby's 2 WDs. And yeah, I got it on ultra wide angle. It makes the truck look bigger. I'll tell you what. Nick said it best. It looks like a CUV that had its face punched in.
Yo, what up?
Ready, Nick man. Perry himself.
Do I look ridiculous enough with this?
No, you look perfect with it, buddy.
Good.
This is the fucking Can't Stop Foundation media team going on. Gonna go hit that hill.
Only a Buick can take us there, I tell you.
Only the Buick.
Only the Buick.
It's all a ride.
Thing of beauty.
Snow, let's go.
Action.
As you'll see, our Buick latrine is linked up with all the creature conference.
Yeah.
No climate control, no heated seats.
No heated seats, but it has the leather stitching. Come on.
It's got some leather stitching, got some piping.
Oof.
Got the big old screen, touchscreen, Android Auto, which was a shock. And it's got, look, this is the best shift selector I've ever seen. Yeah, if you pull it all the way back, like you would in any car to go on a drive, it goes in manual. I almost exploded the transmission yesterday with that.
Right.
Thought someone was trying to race me. Turns out it was me.
It was you.
So we're gonna take the latrine over to Park City, and I'm gonna do an automotive vlog on a mountain somehow. God bless. It's your boy Charlie Justice. It's fucking dumping out here. We're in Utah.
We're in Utah, baby.
We're on silver load, mother load, some kind of lift. I'm riding this board that is ridiculous. It is a Jones Ultra Mind Expander. I've never ridden a board that looks so weird, and it rips. El Nicky DP got himself a set of Ferraris.
I got my NDC
some Ferrari sticks.
That's right, baby.
So that we got a new stick, we get some new sticks, new plank. We're ready. So I'll hold this and do a run soon, just so we have some funny content. But I'm gonna wait for it to get a little less snowy. So it's dumping, baby girl. Later.